rage. The masculine energy is in pain. And this is why we are in the world we are today. It's because we're not aware of these wounds that we're still holding from our childhood. And you might be annoyed by hearing this in the spiritual community. How the fuck is my childhood affecting my adulthood? It does in every way possible. And here is so. This is why I want to talk about the father and the motherly wound, because little do we know, as we grew up, who we are is not really who we're divinely meant to be, who God made us to be. So little do we know, when we come into this lifetime, this 3D reincarnation, little do we know all the beliefs, the labels, the categories, the occupations that we picked up from our childhood, from our parents. We created our identity based off of those perceptions our parents had or our caretakers had that aren't really who we are. So the reason why we feel so discontent in our adulthood is because we're not following our divine truth, because we have built a false identity around perceptions of others and the world outside of us. Ain't that some crazy shit? So this is why I feel it's important to talk about these wounds, because these very wounds, once we can attend to them and heal them and become the parent that we needed growing up, we could finally be who we're meant to be and why God put us here as ourselves. Holds the mind, holds ideas, it holds information, while the feminine energy holds creation. Ain't that beautiful? Masculine, information, feminine, creation. Ain't that beautiful? In this video, but let's get into signs that you have a fatherly wound. There's so many, sorry. I had to do that. There's just so goddamn many here, but the masculine energy really just strive for approval. We strive so much for approval. This is why we strive so much for success, because we think our happiness will come after awards, will come after a woman, will come after the money, when really that only stems from feeling like you felt very inadequate as a child. So another sign that you have a fatherly wound is that you're very over dominant and very controlling, meaning that when it comes to a relationship, you want to dominate the feminine energy, or you want to dominate the other person. And the reason why, this is a clear masculine thing. When you see the prettiest woman in the room and you see a man with her, and all of a sudden you want to assert your dominance, or even when you're in a relationship, you want to assert your dominance to any masculine that's towards a girl or towards your girl because you think they're a threat. Masculines have a hard time because you were taught to be toughen up, eat some grass, eat some dirt, eat some grass.